Why is that so impossible to make a homeless shelter safe? Because you have to put people somewhere where the doctors can come in, or the specialists, whoever's going to wean them off the drugs. You're right, treatment. But we can't treat them on the street, and we don't want to give them hotel rooms. That's crazy. You have to go to a place, a humane place. This is not some sort of Nazi program. You're off the street, you have a roof over your heads. We will make it safe, feed you, get you back on your feet. We can watch you and make sure you don't there's no drugs getting in here. Again, this is something that's impossible in prisons, impossible to stop. I bet they could do it in Saudi Arabia because they'd cut your hands off if you did it. Not that I'm suggesting that, but you could.
So you just described, which I know you have not watched, my 8-minute video describing exactly my plan. You go to the federal government, you say, there's so much beautiful nature with these trees. You take a big piece of land. Right now, Mayor Bass will say there's only 42,000 people living on the street. The RAND Corporation will say it's 30% higher. Let's say it's 70,000 people. Right now, it's cheaper to literally build an entire facility. They'll go, it's a concentration camp. No, they have insane, cheaper, prefabricated homes that actually look like houses with little fences. You could build enough of these. You could build miles of these. You put the facilities with the medical people. Some people are veterans. That's their corner of this beautiful place where, of course, the media is going to come watch and try to be like, Spencer's doing this. Come look. They can be riding around in golf carts. They can be eating Erewhon there. We have enough money to have combo plates for home. No, that's how much we spend. No, I'm just saying.
Erewhon.
But my point is,
just really
my point is, there's that.
Bridge so far.
My point is, we spend that much money to have them live in their own feces and die, that we can have them living up like kings. And there, we get them sober. We give them we teach them how to clear the milk vetch. They come back and they're gonna do fire breaks for the fire department. We're gonna teach them how to help come clean the trash so they can work with sanitation. We need to get people off the street, get them sober, and give them the opportunity to then have a job. Ready for the best part? 60% of the people in Los Angeles that are experiencing homelessness, they're not from California. They've been brought here by NGOs that profit off of this homeless industrial complex, Medicaid.
Wait, they've been brought here?
They've been brought here.
Who did that?
Body brokers bring these people here.
From where?
All across the country. If you're an addict, you can come to LA and get these rehabs and use your Medicaid. You have a social security.
It's also, if you're going to be, shall we say, outdoors your whole life, it's better to be here than in Minneapolis.
100%. So a lot of
I
these
think that's part of the attraction. I don't know if this is a big plot. Do you think this is a big...
There's a big part where this is, like I talk to these people who are now sober, off fentanyl, off meth, and they say they got literally brought here through a rehab, trying to get off drugs. Their money runs out, boom, left on the street. This is multiple stories of this. So that's
that Tim Waltz. He never stops being evil.
So
a fucker, sending the fucking people.
I don't know what state they're from exactly, but they're not from LA. So again, whether they go to this amazing facility that we have that has all these resources for treatment, not let you die in your feces on fentanyl, but you may want to go back to Oklahoma. And we help facilitate getting you, now that you're sober, you probably have a mom, you probably have a cousin. If you don't, I was in South Central the other day, this mom came up to me crying, she goes, my daughter is not homeless. I hate when people say that. She has a home, our family loves her, but she's addicted to meth right now on Skid Row. She needs help to get off the meth so she can come home. There's a lot of these people that if you get off the drugs, they have a place to go.
And they would go back to Oklahoma.
Maybe it's not Oklahoma, but
Georgia.
Hers was South Central. This
you know
lady.
What? Remember the song Midnight Train to Georgia? He's leaving.
They're just not
on that midnight train to Georgia. You know why? He came out here to be a big star. Didn't work out. But Gladys Knight is sticking by him. But he's leaving on that midnight train to Georgia.
I don't know about that train, but
She'd rather be with him than to live here in LA, she says.
LA is amazing if you...
It is amazing.
Yeah, it is. I'm fighting because I love this place so much.
Me too.
I only wanted to be famous. Again, let's rewind. Because when I grew up, being famous in LA was the greatest thing you could do in the world. The restaurants, the red carpets, the club, all that's gone. Anyone that I know that obviously doesn't say they know me, the clubs are gone. The restaurants are closing 100 at a time a year.
There's no clubs now.
There's 50% less club. I mean, I was last night with one of the biggest club promoters at the Dodger game since we were 20 years old. He's been in the game. I know the club game. This is my douchebag expertise. This is the nightlife.
Let me tell you something.
It's struggling.
Let me tell you something, pal. When I was in the club, and I mean the club, I would say those were my douchebag years. Because if you're in the club, you are probably engaging in douchey behavior. It's just a douchey place.
I'll never hate on the club. No, I met my wife in the club, so you can have love. We met on the dance floor in the club.
I met a lot of good times in the club. I'm not saying you shouldn't be in the club.
You can find your wife in the club.
You found your wife in the club?
I had privilege, club privilege, on the dance floor.
Club privilege. Where was that?
On Sunset.
What year is this?
2007, 2006.
Okay, I was probably out of the clubs by then. Not by a...
This is my lunch and dinner. Thank you very much.
Good.
Cheer.
Well, I'm having a good time. I hope you are too.
When your producer sat me down, he's like, here's your filtered water we poured for you. Here's your favorite organic tequila. I was like, where am I? It was like,
You're at Club Random,
This is the best podcast I've ever done.
It is.
It's great.
Thank you. But that's the other thing I know about you is your wife. And at one time, I mean, look, I hate to put it this way, but what I remember about this story was huge tits.
She's had 3. They are now regular size.
What is the state of the tits?
They're not what you'd call huge.
But they were at one point.
At one time, they were.
Okay. So what happened there?
I think I've witnessed it as firsthand. When you're talking to a plastic surgeon. Their version of minor, like, oh, this is they use the word minor. I don't think how ChatGPT or Claude would say minor is. So I think that was the disconnect with the word minor.
Why are we using words like minor in a medical situation? Don't we use words like centimeter? Shouldn't we be using...
What I've learned from being around plastic surgery is there's no such thing as a minor surgery. And that's a life lesson I can pass on.
If you're going to a plastic surgeon who's using vague, flowery words like that, this is a quack. I mean, even bras have sizes. A cup, B cup, C cup, D cup, right? I mean, if they can do it with bras, this guy is more vague than a bra.
R.I.P. He passed away.
If I was getting my tits done, I would know exactly what they were going to look like and how big they would be. Well, and it reminds me, I have an appointment.
Yeah, I was going to say, I am sure we can get you a good deal.
Okay, but so then she had breast reduction?
Yes, she did.
Oh.
Yeah, so... I don't think you respectfully would notice anything.
I respectfully wouldn't comment or believe me.
Well, you brought it up, so I just tell you.
It's because I'm telling you, this is like my history of you.
Your algorithm is unique.
But my history of you is like 2007 douchebag, and then years of nothing. You're kind of like Jesus. We know about his birth. And then suddenly he's on his ministry. We know nothing about his teenage years. I think he was a very awkward teenager, bad skin, that Jew fro he had.
Who, Jesus or me? I was going to say, I used to get a lot of facials.
Probably bad at sports. But, but that whole swath of time disappears. What happened between, like, when the show went off and the mayoral run?
How long is this podcast? My most successful thing of my career is I started the #1 crystal business online, and I was making $250,000 a month selling beautiful gemstones.
Really?
And then the pandemic hit, and I was no longer an essential business, and I had to close up my 18 employee. It was a life-changing thing because this was it for my family. So that
pandemics are so rough on crystals.
You
know what I mean?
On families.
It's just like it's the first thing to go. And isn't it a health thing? Isn't it?
I tried to fight it. Say these are medicinal for some people.
No, but aren't they? Don't people?
There's people that definitely believe.
But you don't. You were just selling it for aesthetic.
I love them, and I always like to believe they have energy. But when they all burned in my house, all the ones I spent millions of dollars for years,
Christ. Gotta let go of this fire. We've all
I'm just saying the protection energy I thought they had. I had a lot of black tourmaline by the front door. I had the tiger's eye. So the fact they all went up, I said these didn't protect anything.
It's asking a lot of a crystal to protect from a fire of that size. I'm just saying that you're asking.
I had a lot of them.